So in MLB The Show 22 Stadium Creator, there was a recent wall prop update where they brought back the wall props. I've done a couple other videos on how to add lettering on the walls, so make sure to go back and check those out if you're interested in knowing how to do that. But also we want to put in our bushes here at Steele Stadium from Backyard Baseball. I created this last week when the other update happened and they took the wall props away. So I wanted to go back in and make things right on here. I already changed the grass type since the white grass glitch is gone now. So we're going to go in here. We're going to highlight over the wall here. Push and hold R1. Go to wall props. And we have doors here. We have windows. Then we have ivy here. So ivy B will not work for this because it won't let me change the height on ivy B. However, we could go to ivy A, and this is going to help us with our bushes here. While looking at the picture, you can see there's bushes right along the fence here. I'm just going to go ahead and go right up to the top with it here. It actually says on fandom.com that there are bushes in right field that make it hard to catch the ball. So that was one of the elements in Backyard Baseball. One thing I'm noticing here as I'm at the top here, the bushes are kind of going over the top, and I'm going to bring them down just a little bit. I do have to hit circle to back out after I move them because otherwise it's just adding another one. This was kind of the unique area where I wanted to put the shed at, but we were kind of limited by the game. It wouldn't let me put anything right behind this area, but this was the closest wall type that I could use in order to get that little bend there like the fence would have. So there we have bushes on this side. I'm going to go ahead and bring them over here too. This is kind of our little area next to the shed here. Another thing about 22 compared to 21 that I notice is that our ivy isn't dead here. Our ivy is a lot better looking than last year. Last time it looked like the middle of April the entire season, where it didn't quite grow or anything. So we'll let that be open here, and then once we get over to this tall part of the right field wall, we're gonna keep adding our ivy here. Ivy B is only letting me change the height up where it's at the higher point. So it's definitely ivy A for this. This is pretty exciting though that the ivy is looking a lot better this year. It's not completely dead. It helps for some personal builds that I can think of right now that people are gonna want later this year for their own stadiums. Another thing I notice on these is that they don't take up as much space as last year. That was a big issue before. These would take up 1 or 2% each time you put a couple or a few of them down. So they were almost impossible to use if you were going into any other detail. But this year is better, as we went around quite a bit of this wall with them. And then we're just going to end it here in fair territory at the end. And there's our bushes, a little uneven there. We're going to correct it. Another thing about wall props is you're not able to use multi-select on them. So it's all freehand. Thank you for watching, and let me know in the comments what tutorial you would like to see next in MLB The Show 22 Stadium Creator. Also, if you downloaded Steele Stadium before, make sure to go in and download the updated version in the vault.